What's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? Let's talk the NBA slate for February the 24th, 2021. But before I do, I'm going to show you guys my best lineup. Well, actually, I want to change it where I show you guys a lineup with those five guys that I picked. My best lineup with those five guys. So let's start with this lineup. So this is my best lineup right now on your left. And then this is the lineup with five players that I picked. And those five players were Garland, 32.4, not bad. Paul George, 35 right now. Third quarter basically just started. So this lineup should made it in the money because I got Paul George and Michael Porter. And did I have Michael Porter or Middleton? I believe I had Middleton at 35.4 years, but I did say I like Michael Porter. I had Randall, 46.5, did really good, and I had Holmes, 37.7. He did actually really good for his price. The only thing about that is the fact that he had like 27 in the first half and basically only had 10 in the second half. So maybe they didn't play him as many minutes as they were playing him because last game he didn't play that many minutes. But the problem with this lineup Kemba, I was expecting a little bit more. Only 30.3. For his price, that was good, but still expecting a little bit more. Josh Jackson at 30. So everybody did okay, except Nerlens Snow at 24. Had a great first half. Then, not sure what happened. The first, not the, let me take that back. The first great quarter. The first quarter was great. The first quarter was great, but since then, really nothing. Basically. So it looks like it's been like that for the last three games that he played. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the slate. Alright, let's start. Alright, so we're gonna get a 9-game slate. And of course, the slate, I like the slate. Of course, we have one player for sure that's gonna be we have a team that's gonna have a lot of players out. So once we get to it, I will talk about it. Actually, let me just go ahead and say right now, the Spurs, they basically have most of their starters out except for the point guard, basically. Well, they do have two point guard, but I'm talking about Murray is the only one that basically there, and then of course they have somebody else, and I will talk about him later. All right, so let's start with the point guard position. Steph Curry 10K. Okay, here's the thing about point guarding. I love all the top point guards, but the problem is I also like all those cheap point guards. Not cheap, but cheaper price, like 7.8K and below. I love those guys. Malcolm Brogdon possibly can get you 50, but right now I don't know if I'm gonna play Brogdon because of wall price and the fact that I like players like Murray at 7.5K. He should be able to do everything. If they're going to win this game, it's going to be because of him. All right? Everybody else is out. And let me go to the Spurs game real quick so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Where is the Spurs? Who they are playing? Okay, they're playing OKC. Derek White is out. Let's go to all. DeMar DeRozan is out. That's personal. Everybody else is like COVID. Keldon Johnson, COVID-19. Derek White, COVID-19. Rudy Gay, COVID-19. Trevor, well, never mind. Forget about him. That's not whoever with a spoon. He's not playing anyway. And then we have at power forward LaMarcus Aldridge. Rudy Gay is out. I already said 5.6K. If he does play, I'm possibly gonna be in the minute restrictions. But if he's not, if we get the news, then I love him here because he's gonna play more minutes than he would usually play. Alright, so let's go back to the point guard here. As much as I like those guys on top, it's depending on, you have to look at the other positions to know if you would rather go with those guys on top or go with those guys down there. As far as the guys on top, I like Trae Young over Curry here. And I like John Wall. So those two guys suit me over Curry on the back-to-back for Curry. Not because he's on the back-to-back. I just like those guys better. And I also like LaMelo Ball at 7.8K against Phoenix. Again, Murray is one of my favorite play. So right now, and then when you come down, Kemba gonna sit. You have Garland at 5.9K. You have Kobe White against Minnesota at 5.7K. When I was first doing the video, Kobe White was the guy that I gave you guys, but I decided to change it because we also have Mark Conley at 5.6K. We have Kendrick Nunn at 5.6K. Okay, so this slate has a lot of players. So you're gonna have to look. So the way you're gonna look at this slate is like, okay, where is the position which is more important for me to go with the top guys? To me right now, point guard is a position where you can go with those guys that are less than 8K. Even though I can see Wall or even Trae Young, I still don't know why I didn't make the All-Star team. Okay, but it's hard. There's a lot of guys. Kendrick Nunn is the guy I'm gonna go with. The problem is there could be two guys that might be back tomorrow, and those two guys from the Heat. That's Hero could be back. I hope he doesn't, but even if he does, based on how young Nunn has been playing, they've been winning. He should, at least the last game, he should be playing his 35 plus minutes. But I'm hoping Dragic is out. Okay, 4.6K. I'm hoping he's out at least for another game. And then that's not the only other point guard. You guys see what Lee did. Lee has the only point is his price, but based on what he's been doing in the minutes, then he is in play. 28 minutes, 32 minutes. Okay, and then you know how I feel about Smith. I like Smith. He's 4.6K, and I like him again. That's what I'm saying. I know I spent a lot of time in the point guard position, but there are a lot of plays there. All right, a lot of plays. So for right now, I'm gonna go with none, but the possibility of me changing that is like 50-50, and I could change him with Murray because I love Murray. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. You know something? Let me go ahead and go with Murray for now. But because right now I'm looking at playing Murray at 50% of my lineups, and none about the same. But none, it's all depending on the nose. Okay, so the good thing is the Spurs game is 8 o'clock, and the Heat game is at 8 o'clock too. So Chicago game is 8 o'clock. So I like those time right now because if somehow those two guys coming back from Miami, I can switch from none, where some of my lineup to none to what I'm doing bad here, to white. Alright, so let's forget about now. Let's speed it up and talk about the other positions. Shooting guards. Zach Levine 9.8K. I know he's happy. He make the All-Star team. I still think they should have picked Sabonis over him. He got snubbed. I mean, he deserved to be, but no, come on, man. Sabonis should have been in the All-Star team. Maybe Vucevic should have been the one they didn't pick then. I don't, because Vuk is a center and Sabonis is a power forward center, front court player. All right, so shooting guard. I'm gonna give you guys a 3.5K shooting guard. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but I have to go there. At first, when I did it, I went with Shai because I love Shai against the Spurs. But I decided to give you guys a cheap shooting guard here at 3.5K, and that's Walker. Oh, not that Walker. I'm talking about this one, Lonnie Walker, for 3.5K. He's gonna have to play a lot of minutes. He's gonna have to help with the scoring and do a little bit of everything. So I'm going to Walker here. The only thing is I give you two guys from the same team, so that's one of the reasons I wanted to go with none. All right. Other shooting guard that I like. My second favorite shooting guard, usually I don't, is without a doubt Shai. Other guys I do like here, I don't mind Wozy. I know he let us down. If Oladipo is back and we know he's not on minute restriction, 7.4K, I like him. Sexton, 6.9K, I like. If Hero does come back, I'm going to like him too. Clarkson, of course. Herder, I like Herder here. Josh Jackson, I'm always gonna like Josh Jackson with the team missing so many players. I think he, man, if you watch Josh Jackson playing, he actually, I love his game. He definitely getting better, and I think he's gonna end up being a good player. He need to be starting though. Joe Ingles went off last game, but I'm not really feeling him against the Lakers. Eric Bledsoe is basically almost a no for me. I know Okoro has been playing a lot of minutes and actually doing much better lately, but it's a no for me. He doesn't really have an upside where he's gonna give you 35, so it's a no for me. With a lengthen, most likely he will be back unless if they decide to trade him. He was resting, so he will be back tomorrow. Okay, for that reason, I still like. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so sorry, I was watching the Washington game, and Burden is just not doing anything. All right, so as far as the top guys, Donovan Mitchell 8.3K, I don't mind. It's playing against the Lakers, Ben Fleet, but I think I'm gonna stay between Booker is like my favorite here. Levine though is so excited tomorrow. I think he just gonna have a bad game out of excitement. But I don't mind him at 9.k to be honest because he could go off. So maybe it will be the other way around. Okay. Um, but Bouquet is one of my favorite. But still Shy. I will take Shy, Colin Sexton, then maybe Bouquet after Lonnie Walker. All right. So Lonnie Walker 2.5k. I'm gonna be playing a lot of him. Let's go to the small forward position. So I'm gonna try to finish the next. I need to finish that before 20 minutes pass. LeBron James, I do like LeBron James, but I'm not gonna give you guys LeBron James. You guys know to play him most likely. He's playing the late game, so if you're looking good, you have LeBron James, so you looking good. All right. But the small forward I'm gonna give you guys here is House. I'm gonna go with House here at 4.5k. I know you have House, so it's all depend if I think I was gonna be started no matter what. But if let's go to Houston, you also have Noaba. Noaba has been playing really good, but I'm gonna go with House here. Noaba 26 minutes. Oof, what Noaba has been good. All right. Other small forward I like here is Jalen Brown. I do like Engram. I hardly play Engram. I love Kelly Oubre. If you guys been following me, you guys know I'm a big Kelly Oubre fan. I didn't understand why Washington traded him, and I still don't understand why Phoenix traded him. I guess Burton's finally to score. Malik Beasley 6.5k price going down. I think he can still be a good play here because he's gonna play over 30 minutes. So Malik Beasley definitely in play. OG, I think it's back to back, so he might not play. I love Michael Bridges. So the only thing is his minute has been going down. So as you can see, before he was playing 30s, now the last 3 games he played less than 28 minutes. That's the only thing. But I do like Michael Bridges here. Chetty Osman, I don't know if they're gonna go back to him, but it looks like the team just doesn't like him for some reason. Okay, Sadiq Bey had a great first quarter. Actually, has been doing good, so I don't mind him. Noaba, like I said, I don't mind Noaba. Welcome back indeed to the game. And then Josh Hart, the guy play hard. He's the type of player I like that do a little bit of everything. I like Josh Hart, man. I like Josh Hart. Okay, I always like him better than I like Kuzma. Gallo could end up starting if somehow their power forward, which is where is it? Collins is out because of concussion. So Gallo could end up starting. So if he does, I like him. So what time is that game? The game is at 7:30. So we should get the news in time. Kelly Oubre at Golden Award 7.1k. If he's good to go, then I like him. If he's not out, then I like PJ Washington a lot because I like PJ Washington regardless. That's basically it. As far as the cheap guys here, well, Justin Holiday, he's been doing his thing. I don't mind him. Tempo has been playing a lot of minutes. I also don't mind him. Duncan Robinson. Oh, finally, I did another breakout game, so keep them coming. 36. It's good to see that. I do like him at 4.5k. And then that basically it. I don't want to go down there anymore. And Malik Monk has been playing minutes, especially. But That's it for me. Let's go to the power forward real quick. Power forward. Oh, Sabonis, 9.9K. Give him some Sabonis. He gonna come and play. I expect 50 plus from Sabonis here. But I'm not gonna go with Sabonis because I'll take the discount with Bam here at 8.9K. So you have Bam, Sabonis, Tatum. I don't know. I can never find myself playing Tatum for some reason. But tomorrow could be a good play, especially if Kemba gonna miss that game since it's a back-to-back. Zion Williamson, 8.5K. I don't mind against uh, Detroit. But Jeremy get at 7.4K. Really, really looking good here. As much as I want to go with Bam, everything tells me to go with Bam or Sabonis. But I'm going to Grant here. I'm going to Grant here at 7.4K. And Grant gonna play against those guys. I think, something as much as I want to go to, it's just hard not to play Sabonis tomorrow after get snubbed of, I'm gonna go Grant, and Sabonis and Bam is my next two guys. So if you guys wanna go there, you guys can do that. I don't mind Todd or Jason Tate because he's most likely gonna have to rebound a little bit more, and that's like his most rebound since forever. That's probably his most rebound of the year. No, he had a 9. His second most rebound of the year. So he possibly can get 10 tomorrow because they don't have nobody to play center for them. All right. But it's powerful because Boucher 6.5K. I don't mind. Basley, very disappointed. I love PJ Washington at 5.6K, especially if he was gonna be out. Again, I already told you guys about Aldridge. If Aldridge gonna be and we get the minutes, then I might like him. I'm a big fan of Miles Bridges because lately I've been watching him play. I like his game. Daniel Tice, 4.9K against Atlanta. I don't mind. Isaiah Wabi, it's a no. O'Neal always in play, always a GPP play because you just never know. This guy could give you 30, 40, or nothing. That's basically it as far as down here. Let's go to the center position. The center, I'm going on top here. Okay, but I do love Capella, especially if his power forward going to be out. But I'm going to Karl Anthony here in the back-to-back against the Bulls. It's to just destroy that team. Okay, Allen 7.6K, I do like. Again, it's Towns, Capella, Allen against Houston. Allen is going to get all the rebounds here and put back possibly. And if I'm going to give you two more guys, Hayton is cheap at 6.4K. Pardo most likely going to be playing a lot of minutes. For that reason, I like him. But offer that 6.1K against a team that doesn't have nobody. Those are the 5 guys I'm looking at, okay? Oh, I almost forgot about Wendell Carter, which is my center on ZK. You guys gonna see that later. I love Wendell Carter too, man. But I'm still gonna go with Towns here. The only thing is, if you wanna go with Wendell Carter, you can do that. Then you can change here and go on top with either Bam or Sabonis. All right. I'm gonna have both versions. All right, guys. That's basically it for FD. Let's go check out ZK. Okay, so for ZK, I already have everything set up, so it's gonna be a quick one. I have Ben Lee because of his price at 3.8K. I have Lonnie Walker here again at 3.7K. I also have Grant at 7.6K. For right now, I have Zion Williamson. The only thing about the bonus here is price, man. It is like 10.5K. That is too expensive for me. All right, as much as I like him, but 10.5K on FD would make more sense than ZK. And then Carter here at 5.8K is my center again. Hopefully he get the minutes. If he get the minutes, he should be able to do his thing here. Carter can shoot the threes. He can rebound, can block, can do a little bit of everything. So, and hopefully stay out of foul trouble too, because with that matchup. But that basically it, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Subscribe, turn on your bell notification, drop a like in this video for me, and I'm out.